Well, hello there guys, how are you doing? So now, yes, first I want to go say that I finally organized my inventory and I put a lot of junk and health potions and stuff into the second bag to keep the other two bags more or less free. So yay for that. Put a lot of stuff into TQ Vault as well, so it won't bother me. Alright, so in this episode we're gonna be, as the name suggests, exploring the Fayum area. And Fayum is a pretty big area. It's like a huge round kind of area. It's like a really open space. And sort of in a lower right corner is the Fayum Oasis itself, the village area. And the rest of the place is just like a field which we're gonna explore. And there are a few points of interest here. There are a couple of side quests for us to do. Then there's also obviously the main quest, and there's also an optional cave where on epic and legendary difficulty you fight the manticore. But of course there's also plenty of areas with the monster encampments, so there's a lot of experience to be gotten. And first I want to actually head this way, and I want to show. Here is the cave, or the crypt to be precise, where one of the side quests will take us, but we're not gonna go there yet. You can go there now, or you can first talk to the quest giver. However, normally this quest will give you about 9,000 experience. Now if you go there now, before you talk to the quest giver, you'll get something like a whooping 65,000 experience. And that is actually a reward you would normally get on epic difficulty. So if you were to do this quest on epic difficulty, after speaking to the quest giver, you get 65,000. If you were to do this on epic difficulty before you spoke to the quest giver, you would get a lousy 9,000 experience. So as you can notice, most likely what happens is that the developers probably mixed around the quest rewards between normal and epic difficulty. But this only happens if you visit this cave before you speak to the quest giver. So you could say it's a bit of a bug. And you can exploit that bug if you want to, by, going there on normal difficulty. You would go there before you speaking to the quest guy, but on epic you would do it only after you speak to the quest guy. But we're not gonna exploit this bug in this let's play because I don't want to. But normally when I play, I do. Alright, and here we've got Isnu, the Dune Raider chieftain, and he is a quest monster, as you can notice. He's like a mini boss, and the side quest that we get where we have to kill him is actually we get in the Fayum as well. But it doesn't matter, you can actually come across him now and kill him. If you've killed him now, you're not gonna really complete the quest. You'll only complete the quest once you speak to the person who's supposed to give you the quest. But yeah, if you notice Isnu, he already spawns before the quest is even given. And there's loads of these little chests here, coffers, with shitty rewards. These Dune Raiders are taking everything, aren't they? Hoarding all the stuff. I suppose if you live in a desert you'll have to. The desert conditions are really hostile. I mean, first you get incredibly hot and dry during the day, and then during nighttime actually the deserts get really cold, and sometimes even below the freezing temperature if it's like winter time. And the reason for that, the reason it gets really cold at nighttime in the desert, is because the desert doesn't really have any water, so it lacks on the humidity. And because it lacks on the humidity, there's no heat retention. And if there's no heat retention, it means the temperatures are gonna fluctuate really hugely. So that's that, a bit of science for you. Right, in this sort of southwestern corner there isn't much. There's just a few Scorpos, and it's just an NPC guy next to a temple, which we're gonna meet in a second. See, it's quite far down. Notice these Manslayer Scorpos again. Look how much that tail attack takes. We need some vitality resistance. As I mentioned in the previous episode, the tail attack deals percentage health reduction, which you can... Oh, I picked up the wrong thing there. Yeah, the percentage health reduction can be resisted with the vitality resistance. Okay, so this... Another destroyed temple here. You can speak to this NPC guy if you want to.
The one who killed the Telkin. Would you believe it? A Telkin was here. A Telkin did this.
I believe you, mate. I believe you, mate. This Telkin has been rather crazy. He's been going around destroying all the temples for no apparent reason. Right. Yeah, and that's what we must have picked up by accident just a minute ago. And that's a green. It's not really something that we need to use, but it would be nice. It would sell for a nice price because it's a green. If you wanna, you know, hoard on stuff that you wanna sell later, then there's not much point getting the yellows. It's better to just get the greens mostly, because the greens sell for better value. Well, we're almost at the Fayum actually. The Fayum is on the right hand side, just to the right of us. I'm just exploring a few more dark patches before I go in there. If you've noticed, we've pretty much explored the entire left hand side of this area. There's plenty of dune raiders still all over the place. And there are some other monster encampments as well. There's a few jackalmen to the north. And we've got some harpies and vultures to the south. I speak like some kind of military strategist, like we've got the jackalmen up north and the harpies up south. Gotta take them out. Well, okay, let's go into the Fayum before we do anything else. So the main Fayum gates are in here, and I'll show you here on the map where Fayum is. That's Fayum all the way there. If you notice, that's where we came from. So it's around here. And we'll go through these main gates. Ta-da! We're in it. So you can activate the portal and speak to this guy.
Isnu, the Doom Raider chieftain defeated? If it's true, that's the first good...
He's the one who gives you this, the Isnu side quest. Here, I'll show you. Caravan Woes. He tells you to kill Isnu. Or if you kill Isnu already, then you come to him and he just... That's it, quest completed. Right. Yep, I know. I know what you're selling, mate. So we're just gonna get rid of this shit. And this. And this. Okay. Yeah, we don't really need this, but I'll keep it for now. And I'll quickly browse through his stuff. And that's pretty good. Yeah, but we don't really need to use it. We already got a good enough weapon.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Okay. And this guy?
Once I went into the desert, I wandered far, far.
Good for you, mate. Good for you. Right, he's given us the hidden treasure side quest. That's the one about that crypt I was talking to you earlier. The one that has a bugged quest rewards. Right. And this guy, he's the same. He's one of part of the Isnu quest. Anyways, what else have we got here? That's the side gate down there, if you saw. And hello, camel. Right, so we're gonna exit Fayum and gonna keep exploring more. I'm gonna show you a few things before we do the hidden treasure side quest. First of all, we're gonna go this way, and I want to show you this cave. I'm not gonna go in there today. Right, so this cave it's a really long cave, and on epic and legendary difficulty you fight manticore in there. On normal difficulty you've got nothing in there. It's a really long cave and there's nothing at the end. But we're gonna do it in the next episode. And another thing I want to show you is down here. This is where the Fayum passage brings you out. If you remember in the Giza episode, we went through the Fayum passage, and this is where it comes out basically. Here, if you remember. Alright. Let's go into the hidden treasure side quest. And I'll show you on the map where it is. Piss off. Right, so it's all the way up there, right here. We're gonna go in there. So okay, so we're here at the entrance to this crypt. We're gonna go in there now. If you notice, that's where we are now. We're gonna go in, and this is pretty much like the undead only dungeon, so you will not encounter other monster types here. So this is where you would put your undead gear and start up your undead skills and buffs. And if you notice, I didn't go straight through the main gate. I just went to the side room. Wanted to explore the side rooms first before going straight ahead. What's this? A helmet of inertia. Yeah, that's gonna go for sale. There's another side room on the other side. Well, it's actually connecting side rooms, sort of. So just gonna take care of these mummies. Gonna collect all the loot from the sepulchres. And we're gonna come out here. There's a couple of these guys here, the Brigand Undead. They've got the envenom skill. So their arrows are actually poisoned. They'll deal some poison damage to you. Ta-da! Level up. So yeah, if you notice, we've spell broken them to disable the envenom tree. Or you could just have poison resistance, it's up to you. Okay, let's assign the skill points. So look what we've got. I actually wanna get the defense tree up, so I'm gonna put 2 points into that. And if you notice, we've got 1 more point till tier 5, so we're gonna get that at the next level up. And the remaining skill point I'm gonna put into Squall for now. Okay. And attributes, if you remember when we equipped Obsidian Greaves instead of these ones, we've lost quite a fair bit of strength. So I'm gonna put both attribute points into strength to make up for the loss. Or thereabout. Still haven't made up entirely for the loss, but it's okay. You have to always be prepared that your attribute points will be fluctuating a little bit, because you will be changing your gear around. So always account for that. Alright, so there's nothing in this side room over here, and now here's where you complete the side quest. It's kind of like you've discovered the treasure. And there's quite a bit of undead here, so they could overwhelm you if you're not careful. So just take it steady, destroy those dark obelisks. Okay, and now just loot. Loot all the treasure. There's plenty of coffers and majestic chests around here. You know, help yourself. Well, this is it. I'm gonna return back to the Fayum. I'll show you here. Hidden treasure completed. We got 9,000 experience because we didn't exploit the bug. Well, let's return back to the Fayum and we'll stop there. Might need to sell some stuff and all that. And in the next episode, we're gonna go and explore this cave over there. And then we're also gonna go this way and fight the Scorpus King, Nehebkau, for the main quest to get the Eye of Chaos. So I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.